It's a Y. Sorry, go on.
Oh, hi, I'm sorry. Remember the Bob and Tom show where we put the F in professional.
What a turd. You're a turd jerk. What would you call that, Josh? A turd?
A Turk.
A Turk.
Oh, no, yeah, I don't know. Like a jerd.
A jerd, yeah. We don't want to insult anyone from Turkey,
The people of Turkish heritage.
Sure.
Let's look around the room, shall we? This room isn't just any room. It's the Napa Auto Parts recording studio and broadcast facility. Thank you very much. I was at Napa yesterday. I want to thank my buddy there who helped me out. Got a bunch of stuff, and
Yeah?
let's just say I had a little problem with putting the wiper on. You came out and did it for me.
Wiper.
That rear one's a tough one to get on because it tucks itself up in there. You got a very
We're
complicated.
talking about windshield wipers, right?
Yes, of
Not-
course.
okay.
Thank you for
The rear
clarifying.
one, wiping.
Okay, of course. I
you never talked, though,
I
right?
can't believe you've gone down to such low-hanging fruit.
Yep, right here on Griswold Avenue, talking about poop and butts.
Speaking of,
Now that we can no longer mate, we're on Griswold Avenue.
that's Chick McGee. That's Josh Arnold. And look who's here! It's comedian Pat Godwin.
Patty.
Nice of you to make it.
Your alarm clock broken there,
Oversleep?
Chief.
What's going on?
I have a son with me, so I had to get a babysitter.
Dear Diary.
I like the new beardless Pat Godwin.
What is this, a podcast?
It feels nice, yeah.
The beardless Pat
no
Godwin.
longer
Probably
a chain to the dye. Yeah,
the beard dye is gone now.
What about the hair dye? You going to stick with that?
probably.
Okay, all right.
Did you dye the eyebrows, or are those naturally dark?
Those are naturally dark so far.
That's a fair question, I think.
Sure.
Nobody said anything.
Okay, he gave me the look. Okay, well, good to see you, Pat. Now we have Kristi Lee. Of course, she's at the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk. We've reviewed
Where
a
else
lot in
would I
today's world, a lot of things that are happening out there. What is happening now?
The CEO of a pogo stick sharpening startup said his company is not a hoax.
Pogo stick sharpening? What? So you can
Kill people?
Yeah.
What?
Adam McKelsey, the founder of Kangaroo, confirmed to the Next Web that his Stockholm-based company works similarly to Bird and Lime, but with pogo sticks.
Oh, so
Bird and Lime.
it's a pogo stick sharing startup.
Oh, not sharpening, sharing.
Oh, sharing. Did I say start?
You said sharpening.
Oh, sharpening would
quite
be
a different
funnier.
It's quite a different story.
You see someone sharpening a pogo stick, they've got severe mental health.
I swear to God, that's what I thought that said.
You just stand right there.
Michelson maintains his pogo stick sharing company is a real venture. He hopes nostalgia will inspire millennials to use the pogo sticks as a shared fitness product and a fun way to get some fitness in your daily life and get from place to place.
Never. This is the worst idea of all time.
Yeah, this is not going to be
What's next?
good.
Unicycle sharing? Yes, that's not the kind of thing the city would invest in.
Unicycle
Yeah.
sharing?
Let's piss away $80 million at a bus line no one's going to use. Oh, no, let's not do that. Why don't we do a pogo stick sharing thing or have unicycles parked all over town?
Did you see the story of the guy who got pissed off because one of those those little sharing cars were parked in his driveway or near his driveway? Did
Those
you see?
cars that no
he
one
built a fence around it.
No one has ever used in the history of. Yeah, I did see that was in California, wasn't it?
It was in Seattle. A Seattle man took exception to a car share vehicle that was parked without permission at his duplex, so he built a fence around it. Dan Smith tells KIRO TV.
We're on your side.
He doesn't know who parked the car-to-go Mercedes May 17th, but it wasn't one of his tenants. By the next day, he'd erected the barricade, preventing other customers from using the vehicle. He wants the Share Now company that operates car-to-go to pay $65 a day in storage fees, $300 for the fence, and up to $500 for harassment fees.
Harassment fees.
Company says it's been unable to remove the sedan because of the fence, and that it does not tolerate having its vehicles held for ransom.
And we don't appreciate it either.
Do those work anywhere? Some of those do-gooder things that takes up parking spaces that regular people could use.
I've seen many
participate in the
I
economy.
see them out there too, but
I've seen not going to.
they do have the prime parking.
I'd like to see the profit and loss statement on that bloated government stupid program. Every time I go to park, I can't park because these stupid blue things that have never once moved are still there.
That's not true. They do
Well,
move.
I have
seen
only,
them.
I could count on one hand the amount I've seen on the road in over 3 years or whatever. So,
It's a
But
do-gooder.
you tend to
it's
go
a do-gooder project.
You tend to go to areas that parking's really at a premium.
And where the do-gooders live.
yeah.
Yeah. The millennials all live where you tend to eat.
Trying to
And they
support the
do
local
use them.
economy.
Hey, is the tandem bike making a comeback?
Why'd you see one?
Yeah, yesterday my son and I saw one.
I have one.
You have one?
Yeah, Tom will not ride it with me. I've been asking him for years.
You can't because the back part's for little kids.
What?
Oh, so it's not really a tandem
No, it's
bike.
like a
It's just got a
husband and
car
wife.
seat in the back, like one of those things?
No.
So you're a liar.
No,
then.
Kristi, you used to use it.
Well, but it's not really a tandem bike.
Yes, it's a tandem bike.
Is it a bicycle built for two?
Yes,
but the-
the back one.
Two
the back
adults.
seat is for a kid.
No, that's the back seat is
That's not a bicycle
The rear
built for
pedals are adjustable so they go up.
Don't care.
So my 6-year-old can ride it.
Jimmy
Well,
and I-
adjust them back down so I can ride it with you.
Jimmy and I saw husband.
Well, first of all,
Not a bicycle.
You think if I were riding in the back of our tandem bike, it would be a wheelie the whole time, don't you?
God, would that be a funny video?
You think he'd crush your bike?
you know something? I think I should bring it over here and we should stage it so it looks like that.
Oh, that'd be a great video.
Love
my
to
my
have a
tandem
tandem
bike
bike.
can it's a really great bike. I've had it for
Yeah.
25 years, but the back
not a bicycle.
can be adjusted so the pedals actually come up.
Gotcha.
So as your kids age, they can. But yeah, 2 adults could ride it, but I'd have to readjust it. It's a very cool bike.
Jimmy and I saw a couple on one yesterday, and he goes, geez, that's embarrassing.
Oh, I think it'd be fun. You wouldn't do that?
I would never do it.
One of my favorite jokes of all time on this show is from comedian Scott Henry. Remember this one?
About his parents?
His dad got a a Honda Goldwing, and he and his mom would drive around, and so for Christmas, Scott went out and bought him a pair of those helmets that have the radios back and forth so they could talk on these long trips. And his dad said to him, "If I wanted to talk to your mother, I would have bought a car."
Good joke.
Yeah, but the notion of having a pogo stick share program this has to be a scam or a
Absurd.
hoax.
Well, it's in Sweden, so.
It sounds like an onion story. Is what
Yeah,
it
it's
sounds like.
ridiculous.
Who's the mayor there? Dennis the Menace? Who wants to be on a pogo
When was
stick?
the last time you were on a pogo stick? When was the last time you saw a pogo
I swear,
stick?
the last time I was on a pogo stick was within the last year because my nieces have one.
Oh.
But
They are.
Oh, excuse me, had one.
You did some drilling with it?
yeah, I essentially
Some oil drilling?
I essentially jackhammered the driveway.
the broken ankle pogo stick company.
I couldn't stay on it long, but my brother Joe got on it. And
Joey Wednesday.
Yeah, Joey Wednesday was trying to jump as high as he could on it. And I have never laughed so hard because he was so close to just eating it every time. Man, we loved it. And he did eat it when he went from the driveway into the garage because the garage floor is as soon as it hit that garage floor, it slipped out from under him. And man, can you? So this guy is claiming that people will pogo stick across town. it's not easy.
Well, I don't know if he'll pogo stick across town, but
The scooters are getting hit enough as it is.
Yeah.
All kinds of head injuries.
Imagine
A
pogo-
pogo stick? You're just driving along and all of a sudden the guy pogos out of an alley in front of you and sorry I'm late to work. My pogo stick got hit by a car.
Yeah.
No, there's no way this is actually going to happen. I'm sorry.
well,
I think it's a faux hipster thing. No, anyway, back to you, Kristi.
a man who bruised his perineum in a moped accident
That's
endured
your
a.
taint. That's between your ball and your.
That is your date. You're right.
It ain't your hiney and it ain't your hiney.
Yeah.
Endured a 9-day erection as a result of the accident.
Okay, I'm sorry. So he hit his taint and then he got
Yes.
an erection for
Yes.
9 days.
According to a case study published in the journal Case Reports Urology, the 35-year-old man fell off his moped, bruised the area between his genitals and his backside.
Oh.
The man
I have a technical thing I want to say here.
More the hole.
Let's just say you're a highly qualified
says anus here, but I didn't want to read that.
highly qualified physician.
Yeah.
You've studied and you're a urologist. And God bless the great urologists out there.
Sure.
But you can imagine even the most sort of stoic of physicians. He gets home one day and his Case Reports Urology journal comes in. You know he's going to call one of his buddies and did you see the new Case Reports Urology? Yeah, there's a guy with a 9-day erection. Page 17. You're not.
It gets better. The man developed an erection that went on for days, causing him mild discomfort on walking. After visiting the emergency room, this is where I find this interesting. The patient, classified with a grade 4 erection.
Oh, sure. That's your highest level. Erection,
Highest level on the hardness score.
I study for that test every night.
Yeah.
I had no idea there was an erection hardness score.
Sure.
That's your
Kristi?
diamond cutter. That's your cat.
Are you not aware of what we have in the room right here? Close your eyes.
What?
Close your eyes. Seriously, close your eyes.
Yes, I am.
We
aware
have
of it.
an erection. This is something we got from a physician. This is Josh explain it. It's four.
Kind of udders.
Yeah, they look like udders.
They stick up.
Stick up.
Looks like some sort of weird ring toss game.
And yeah,
they vary in
different.
rigidity.
Thank you very much for putting it that way.
Sure.
When we come back, we're going to have Kristi. No, use your hand.
Well,
Wow.
that seems actionable.
I got a song
that's
too.
just me though.
All
I don't know.
implication.
And
I
you have
think.
a song too?
I got a song coming up for the moped thing.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah, I think you're going to have guys falling off mopeds now so they can explain their erections at work. Sorry. And if you're Bob and Tom, the erection hardness score.
I'm a 4.
We're going to get back to this. Is a fascinating story. Did you already test it?
No,
We're
Kristi's
going to wait till the break.
looking a little nervously.
Get your hand over there on one of them. Put your hand on one of them.
Put your hand on the man. I want to remind you about tomorrow's show.
Erect by the sea.
Tomorrow's show, anybody?
Yeah, it's our big cookout.
She likes 4.
She loves
Actually, get your hands off that thing. Tomorrow's our cookout. Here at the Bob and Tom Show, we'll be joined by the mayor of Hillsboro, Ohio. He'll be coming over. He's Drew Hastings for the cookout. He's about to become a father, and we're very excited about that, too. Omaha Steaks. That's what we're going to be cooking
I can't
tomorrow.
wait to watch him cook out.
Oh, he's not going to cook out.
Oh, he's not?
No, we'd like this food to be
Edible.
well cooked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine Drew as a grill master.
I can't tell if it's
I
done
got
or not.
I'm going to cinch my hair.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Welcome back, and thanks for joining us. We are in the Napa Auto Parts Studios, and last time I felt the vibe, it went away. The vibe.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But I think it's back. Before I do that, we have a chick. That's Josh. I'm Tom. Pat Godwin's over there sitting in with us with a song coming up momentarily. Kristi Lee is not going to be pogo sticking with us.
No.
If
I
you're-
pogo stick. I could do that.
Oh,
Really?
well, we need to get one in here now.
Well, but
You would do that?
in our defense, you're built like an elf. I
Well,
mean,
yeah, I'm lower to the ground, so
yeah.
I guess it would be
Your a pogo
easier to
stick,
balance.
it'd shoot you into the air. We'd have to wait before you'd come back down.
Once again, we have pogo sticks in the news. But right now, welcome back to the program. And I can't help but notice that Ace Cosby, our engineer, is over there. And Ace, of course, is responsible for...
Ace Cosby.
What is this, a joke? Are you joking? This is a joke, right? What are you, from a radio station?
This weekend I saw a pirate selling corn.
Is that right?
Yeah, you know how much he charges?
No, how much?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, we do know.
all know.
But Ace has to say
Wait
it.
a second.
don't know.
Wait a second. What's the setup?
A pirate was selling.
You always do that.
You think Ace can't tell a joke?
So there's a pirate selling corn.
Let's start all over again.
Ace Cosby.
What is this, a joke? Are you joking? This is a joke, right? What are you, from a radio station?
Why does the Dalai Lama go to Vegas all the time?
That is a fair
Called
question.
an audible.
That is a fair question.
He loves Tibet.
Go to the park.
He loves to bet.
Little Kathmandu humor.
Pirate selling corn. It's a buccaneer.
Right.
Oh, God, I was thinking an arm and a leg. I thought it was some kind of a short joke.
That'd be
I had no
one
idea.
leg. Okay.
I had no idea. I was waiting for the punchline. So, Buccaneer. Okay, thank you. We can edit that all together. It'll be seamless. Okay, thank you very. No, we were talking about.
He loves Tibet.
We were talking about this.
I like
this guy that's pogo. What is it? Pogo.
Why are we talking
Hang
about?
on a second. Hang on. Time out. What is with you and your dirty mouth this morning?
Yeah.
Sorry. Pogo stick sharing startup.
Right.
I'm skeptical. I don't think
Yes.
that's going to go anywhere. But then we got into the topic of this poor dude that had a 9-day erection
Because he had a moped accident.
after a moped accident. And
Hurt his
this is I'm
perineum.
looking at this. It's from a legitimate urological.
Journal. It's called Case
Journal.
Reports Urology. Yes.
This isn't some crazy, but a 9-day erection. Well, now,
Yes.
Josh, you were telling me you had a 4-year erection, but that was called high school.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Couldn't go up to the board.
It was determined that the injury this man suffered was caused by blood that pooled near his genitals.
Well,
which
that's how
resulted-
erections work.
Yeah, in the persistent erection. Exactly. That's how an erection works. Though the man resumed normal erectile function following treatment, doctors highlighted the need to address the condition as quickly as possible. Well, 9 days. Did
Yeah.
they not? Why didn't
9
they
days.
fix it?
That's got to be hard to explain at work. I'm sorry, Mrs. Fromson. I have a note.
Yes. It's attached to it. Go ahead and just read it.
It's waving like a flag. But the funniest part of this article is they mention this
The erection hardness score.
scale.
It says erection hardness score of a grade 4 erection.
Okay.
You know, I don't think I really had a good riddle about grade 9.
That's not a sign.
Oh, sorry.
Of grades in that way.
So, in any, there is an actual. What would you call this? It's a prop kind of that is.
Yeah, it's a bit of a device that shows you.
I think we've all
So
been
if
into
you're
a
at the-
doctor's office and there's like a heart or a brain or a
Right.
plastic
Yeah, this is 4 rods.
representation.
And by the way, they're not anatomically correct.
No, they're not. They're
They just look
I
like
hope not.
they look like silos. They're not
right. They look like
circumcised.
thick dowels.
Yeah, and they're all
they're
all the
foamy.
same size.
Right, but they're
unusually small. I'm
Well,
not sure
those
what
things
they're-
look like those are gigantic, though. I mean, how-
They look huge to me.
what kind of a freak could
Handle
accommodate
that.
something
Where are we
like
at, the
that?
circus?
Everybody's
but they-
different.
But they are. Now, Kristi, would you mind, or do you want Josh to do it?
I can. What do you want me to do?
So go ahead and feel. We'll go
Determine-
you gotta-
flaccid, most flaccid
You
to.
gotta feel them all.
So yeah, these will be different grades.
There are
I suppose.
4
Grade
grades
1.
of
it's like
hardness.
Pokemon. You gotta
Grade
collect
1.
them all.
Yes.
With your hand. Okay, there we go.
Now, does that feel like a flaccid wiener to you?
Let's not be that graphic, is it?
I don't think that was graphic at all. I think it was scientific.
It feels pretty flaccid.
okay,
Yes.
yeah.
Go to the
That
next
would be a grade
Is the
1.
next one clearly much
We can
stiffer?
microwave
There
this
you
so there's
go.
some heat on them.
There you go. Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
think it would melt.
Look at this. She's a natural.
Yeah,
Look
she
at
sure
that.
is.
Christy looks like the way you're gripping that. It looks like you're about to go to bat.
Well,
I didn't mind that. Go ahead and grip. All right. So here's the third one. Getting a little.
Boy, look at those.
Well, look at you going up and down. All right.
Look at those little tiny
Christy,
hands.
Christy,
Those
they
giant-
don't.
It makes everything look
get
bigger,
more.
chick.
They don't get more tumescent if you
Right.
pump them.
Now here's what I
You
think
leave-
might be
You leave her alone.
the grade 4. This one here.
oh yeah, that's what you want.
That's the
Okay,
diamond.
that's what you're
the
looking
diamond
for.
cutter,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
if
what you
will.
want.
I'm getting a little excited.
Now these all also have different tastes. Let's go ahead and see.
Try to.
Salty.
Yeah, that first one is awful. Yeah, there you go. Sorry.
Well, but
In any event.
Well, Pat, grab these dongs.
I'm not grabbing that.
Now, do you have a song about
I do,
this?
yeah.
Well, this should be interesting.
Jumped on a moped, got in a wreck, busted my perineum, I better get it checked. Taint contusion, I've been hard now for 9 whole days. Who needs pills? Who needs straps and pulleys? I'm going on 9 days, just call me Wooly Bully. Taint contusion, giving me superpowers. Taint contusion, I've been up for 216 hours.
Did the math for it.
I did do the math this morning.
The 9-day erection. Thank you very
that
much.
sounds
Pat.
very
Today you could lose your wiener that way.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, editor's note: Franklin Pierce died of liver failure in 1869. Thanks for asking.
He wins.
We were
What
talking
the
about.
hell?
Well, an
You're
hour
just
ago, we were
throwing things out?
asking. We were asking about our drunkest presidents.
Boy, oh boy. If one of us.
Intellectually,
If any of us had
you
done
have
that.
to agree with me when I tell you, if I'd done that,
Yeah.
you would have said, "Shut up." Next,
Yeah.
Or
you
would have-
absolutely,
Or you would have said, well,
absolutely.
that's relevant.
Well, that's let me tell you how
Call back.
radio works.
Yeah. That would have, boy, we would have all been met
Any of
with.
these?
Oh my! Boy, we've never heard the end of it. You
So-
told people, you would have told people behind the scenes. You hear Chick, he mentioned something an hour later after he talked about it.
No, Josh, would you like to name the 4 levels of?
We have
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No. Give them
grumpy.
names
So let's go with flimsy.
I'd go
Flimsy?
With, no. The first one I would say
Well-
Kathy Bates.
You know
Oh,
what?
I see what you're doing.
See,
So we'll go
you
Kathy
asked
Bates.
him to-
Joy
And
Behar.
we'll go Joan Cusack.
Okay, you get Charlize Theron will be number 1 up there.
Yeah, Charlize Theron's number 1. Number 2. What do we got here?
Number 3, that's number
or number 3.
Pamela Anderson today.
Pamela Anderson.
Thanks for getting that, Josh. I'm sorry.
She's been downgraded one.
No, how about Mamie Van Doren? Throw her in there somewhere.
Who's kind of hot and also not kind of not hot? Julia Roberts?
Yeah.
Anne Hathaway?
Bit of a two-face. Oh, Anne Hathaway.
Reese Witherspoon. Flop.
No, Reese Witherspoon would be a solid 3. Well, a semi-solid 3.
Anna Kendrick's that first one.
Oh, okay, that's for you? Yeah.
Okay, let's move on, shall we? We have
nice
a lot to
nose.
get to here. Thank you very much for the song, Pat.
Check this one out, Tom. Look at that flop.
Look at that flop.
Okay, that's fair.
$100 if I get to do this against your forehead. Just flop this.
$100 your favorite charity. Oh, you must not care about charity then.
Okay, well.
Kristi,
Today is
please.
June 3rd. Time to crack open an egg because it's the National Egg Day.
Oh, I had eggs for breakfast.
We all did. Most of us, didn't we? Yeah. The nutrient-rich food has gone back and forth with science and nutritionists over the decades.
Sure has.
As to just how many eggs
I
are
have a
too many
question.
for a healthy diet.
Please ask.
When is National Chicken Day?
I don't know which came first.
June 2nd.
So are we further
Well, no,
away?
wait a second. I mean,
wait a minute.
what-
Hold it.
June 4th. I don't know.
What came first, the Chicken Day or the Egg Day?
Shouldn't Egg Day be the day that you can put an egg on a counter and it'll balance?
Oh, like
the equinox or whatever
Equinox
that
Day?
is? Or,
Shouldn't it be Easter?
well, don't dismiss that.
I'm not dismissing it. I think you're right, Jackie.
Just never mind.
Well, no, it's just not true. It's just
You can't balance an egg on a counter on an equinox.
you can balance it any time. That's nothing to do with the equinox.
Well, if you smash it down a little bit and crack the bottom and make it flat, yeah, but
You ever done that thing where you put an egg on the heel of your palm, and then with your fingertips you cannot crack it no matter how hard you squeeze?
Yeah, it's the strongest thing on earth.
Yeah. This is not a prank. This
No.
is you can't do it.
I'd like to see you try that.
You know, this is a joke where it smashes everywhere.
That's right.
Just
Right
to
now,
be-
as you're driving to work, get it on protect. And
Just to watch it just yolk all over your groin.
At 75 calories and 5 grams of fat, an egg is an easy choice to satisfy hunger.
Okay.
Eggs are easily seasoned, pair well with vegetables to increase the nutritional value of a meal. And of course, you most often enjoy your eggs for breakfast. But how about a fried egg sandwich for lunch? You
I have a
can
question about
celebrate
the
National
cholesterol.
Egg Day.
Is it bad if you have an egg?
What are we, your doctor?
Yes, you are.
Oh,
You're
God.
the one who told me about
I
oatmeal
thought
last
they
week.
determined there was no connection between those two.
None. Huh?
they're going to have to change it from hypochondriac to hypopatriac.
Yeah, no joke.
Why isn't that the truth?
Kristi, back to you.
North Korea says it's cultivating what government press authorities are calling oversized superior peaches and hailing the development in its agriculture as a success Sunday.
What you got there is a cantaloupe.
The head of North Korea's Pomology Research Institute at the state's Agricultural Research Center
Pomology? Is that
said
a
the
thing?
peaches can withstand cold weather and grow to weigh as much as 1.5 pounds.
Whoa.
That's a peach.
What?
I'm skeptical.
Now, peach is an emoji for
Yeah.
Ass.
a butt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eat that peach.
That peach.
Yeah.
Is that what that means?
Yeah.
It's not some, yeah.
Do you have to eat that in front of it, or do you just put
No,
the
but you can.
Just put the
if that's
peach.
what
You
want.
put a peach and then the water squirting and then
Sure,
a
the,
smiley
the-
face.
The old eggplant squirting.
Emojis get so filthy.
Yeah, they are filthy. Yeah.
That's right.
I can't keep track of all this stuff. So what is it again? You have a peach and then
Peach just means, but like you can even say
Bye-bye.
she has a nice, and then just have a peach emoji.
okay, and then for the fellas,
Eggplant.
Eggplant.
eggplant. Okay,
Yeah, the old
okay.
purple.
All right. Do they have actual anatomically correct
No.
emojis?
I'm sure they can't. If you buy them, you can get them.
Oh, you
that
think
way.
they have,
Yeah, probably.
So what's the peach
Bees and
called in
bees.
Korea? The £1.5 peach.
I don't know. It doesn't say.
They're claiming in North Korea they have these superior peaches.
Kim Jong Yum. They name it after their fearless leader. Nice haircut, by the way. I'm glad that so many Americans are dying.
Did you? Yeah, everybody. There are a lot of people disappearing now. Some leaders have not over there. Some lower leaders haven't been seen for a while.
Really?
Yeah, that's what
Here,
the news says.
Catch this rocket. Now,
That's what Lester says.
we have a lot of alligator calls. Apparently,
You know how
this
you call an alligator?
How?
Here, alligator. Alligator.
This is the story we had earlier. If you haven't seen this photograph, it's an 11-foot alligator in this lady's kitchen in Clearwater, Florida. She hears this noise in the middle of the night, opens the door, and there's a gigantic alligator in there.
Yeah, and the picture is pretty
Took a
terrifying.
couple hours for the cops and animal authorities to get it up. This is the 911 call, apparently.
I have a gigantic alligator who came into my garage and is sitting in my kitchen, a huge one.
I'm sorry, is it in your house?
Yes.
Okay, you said it's in.
It's huge.
It's in your kitchen.
What are you, deaf? Jesus.
I don't know how it got here, but it's here.
Now, did you say in your kitchen?
I could just.
The guy doesn't seem to be in much of a hurry.
Well, just got to get
I
over.
have a gigantic alligator who came into my garage and is sitting in my kitchen. A huge one.
I'm sorry. Is it in your house?
Yes.
Okay, you said it's in.
It's huge.
It's in your kitchen.
Yes. I don't.
What's the guy doing?
He's typing it into his keyboard.
Don't they? He's already sent somebody.
Yeah.
Essentially, they already hit a thing. Hey, go to this. They're
Aren't
typing
you,
the address
and
first.
you're supposed to keep him on the phone. Maybe that's what he's trying
Right,
to do.
right.
So the alligator did not actually come in through her garage. She assumed that because
No, it
she's
came
not,
in through a little window.
There's a little. She has floor to ceiling windows, and one of the windows is small at the bottom.
Well,
and it broke through.
doesn't that most happen? They come in through the bathroom window.
She came in
through the bathroom window.
Here's an
Or a
interview.
doggy door.
Thomas said that, you'd be carrying him out of the room. And
You think?
cheering him
Is that
on
how
the
you think
shoulder.
this works?
That's exactly right.
Pat, you want to gear up over there? Here's another interview with this lady, apparently.
All I have is a vision of his huge head. He's just gigantic head looking at me saying, hey, so I don't know why he wanted my red wine, but he got my red wine.
Sounds like you did
the
too.
good stuff.
The good stuff.
about the wine?
Yes.
Yeah,
Gonna hide
furious.
those wine bottles now, make sure they don't get tempted.
Well, I don't know about that. Why would I change my living habits for that? Because the next gator might like white wine.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yikes.
Well,
That's a funny joke.
it's really funny.
So the alligator knocked over her wine rack,
the
apparently.
good stuff.
Yeah, okay. She
It looks
sounds
like he knocked over a couple of bar stools in the kitchen too.
It's an alligator in
You
your
ever have an
kitchen.
alligator sit on a bar stool? It's not easy.
It's not. No.
They have to lay across three usually.
Yeah.
We got one more clip from this lady. This is
Boy,
again
she's a
in
windbag,
Clearwater, Florida.
Broke 4 wine bottles.
Four.
And I think he got in the wine because he was docile. He was not interested in moving. And he stayed there till the catchers came. And they were 30 minutes he sat there.
Were you scared at all, Mary?
I don't think, I was a little bit, but having been a nurse for 55 years, it was just another event. I hyperventilated a little bit, but that's about all I did. And I think it's because my training keeps me kind of a little cool.
You know who was interviewing her?
Who?
It was Bob Welch. Were you scared, Mary?
Let's listen. Hang on a second.
See that gator in the corner?
Let's listen.
Broke 4 wine bottles. And I think he got in the wine because he was docile. He was not interested in moving. And he stayed there till the catchers came. And they were 30 minutes he sat there.
Were you scared at all, Mary?
Were you scared at all, Mary?
Were you scared at all?
See that girl?
Pluto and I would have run out.
Mom, they're talking about Dad again.
You know, Pluto doesn't talk.